Guys, All Pro Exterior Services here again. No, it's not the 8-gallon mount. That's very soon, hopefully tomorrow. Anyway, we're catching a house. It's a wooden house, and they're gonna be painting it. So we're gonna catch this side of the house. So we should have no problem up there with the shooter tip, the front of the house, the decking, and the flat work. But I don't know if you could tell up here on the side of that dormer window, they got a bunch of growth, so we're gonna get up there with a ladder and just yank it out and get the pine needles off. We're not doing a roof job, but doing that. We got the hose pulled for the buffer tank. We're gonna do this flat work, all this brick, surface clean it, the whole driveway. Let me show you something back here. So we're gonna downstream. We just got some fresh 12.5, just picked it up, so we're good. We're gonna downstream a pre-mix. But on the back here, we've got a chimney. We're gonna catch this chimney. And let me show you on the side of the chimney, north side of the chimney. This is typically what happens. Look at the growth. Look at it. And they pressure washed it off before. It didn't kill it or eliminate it, but so we're gonna hit that form too. And while I'm here, I think I'm gonna hit this deck form downstream it, just downstream it a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. But so yeah, we got everything hooked up. We got some 12.5, fresh 12.5 with some eliminator in it. We've been hemmed up with the freeze, so we had to unfreeze the trailer and get it back running, so we got to reprime our pump and everything else. So we got the buffer tank filling up now, trying to get that water in that line to go to that pump. I just got to tighten the hose clamp. Tony's on property protection, #1 property protector in the world. So anybody want to make that challenge, let's do it. Got Anthony up there with a rake. He's just getting the pine straw down. I'm gonna hit that first. Figure we work from top to bottom and just knock that out, and then hit this side with a downstream with the front. That's gonna be the easy part. And I'm probably gonna hit them dormers with downstream too, because you can see on the side of the dormers. So yeah, here we got our extended brush, got the hard bristle on it, so it'll help get some of that debris off. And the pole is an 18-foot pole, which comes in very handy in high situations. So we just as you can see, it's just kind of coming off. We'll pick all that up. We got the blower too, so it's nice to have a blower in your truck. We got 2 blowers, so let me show you what I got. I'm a gas blower guy. I don't believe in electric. So we got this Husqvarna, this beast, this I don't know, it's a BT something. Anyway, it's like commercial grade. It's a commercial blower. It's got the commercial air filter, but that thing blows 300-400 miles an hour, it seems like. And then we have this little handheld, which comes in very handy on smaller jobs. And this is one I've just been having for a minute. This is an Echo handheld, 2-stroke. All this is 2-stroke. So we got our 2-stroke fuel, and we got our pressure washer fuel. So highly recommend to get your little gas blower. I mean, it could be a Ryobi or anything, just something to kind of blow it off. So anyway, let me go help Tony and catch back in a second. Gutter clean, the front gutter clean out with all the debris, all the stuff off the roof, all the dormer windows clean from the pine straw. So now we're gonna go ahead and get the cleaning. Now this is a wood house, so we're gonna do a test spot, and we running, I don't know, I got 40 gallons of 12.5 SH straight from the pool company just now. Put some eliminator in it, and it looks like everything here is good, so we're gonna go ahead and try it out. Fuel on, choke on, throttle all the way open, then close it about half throttle. Ball valve is open on the other end, so we're good. Make sure your ball valve's open here. That feeds the pressure washer. This valve's open. This valve goes this way, so it's all open. It's got water. So let's go ahead and see what the Honda does. Yeah, that thing's a beast. It cranks one time every time on the first try. Most cases. And let's see, are we pulling water? Yep, pulling water. So we got water coming out, primed up well. So we'll turn our ball valve off. Just let it warm up a little bit. And I also do the same one when I shut it down. I let it cool down. I open the ball valve, let it run half throttle for about a minute. This stuff don't take long. And yeah, so we're good. We'll crank it up. Look at that mount I made for my gun. So I got it always right here. Just got those little clips. So that's kind of cool. So we'll turn our downstream injector box on. Power on, lights on. So we're good. So we're going to be pulling some soap here. And I'm getting a lot of questions about the wiring of the downstream box. I don't think I did a good enough job in the video to explain it. So at some point, I'm going to do another video here that explains it. Downstream done. So again, this is a wood area. So what we're going to do here first is we're going to go ahead and put a little sample on it. When we see soap, we're just going to let it sit for a little bit. This is a cooler side, so it's going to take us a little bit longer to do. I mean, longer dwell time because of the weather. But once we see soap, we're just going to go ahead and hit a little area. Inconspicuous. So that way if it turns paint or anything, they're going to paint the house at some point anyway. So we're going to let that sit for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and turn my injector off. Let it sit. And then go from there. So once this sits, the whole goal is you'll know if it turns colors. If it is organic paint from Sherwin-Williams, when you spray it, I would say probably within the first 3 to 5 minutes, it's going to start turning a different color. Now this is very old, and they bought the house used. 99% of the people don't know what paint's on their house. That's why it's always important to do your little test spot. Let it sit, and then rinse it off. If it looks good, great. If it don't, then you only got one spot to fix. In this case, they are going to paint the house at some point, but I just don't want it to make it look a different color. And I don't know when they're going to paint it. So anyway, we're going to let this sit for a little bit longer here, and then we'll test it out. Get back with you in a second. Guys, we've been letting it sit for about 5-6 minutes, maybe a little longer. I had to run back to the truck. So let's see what happens here. Looks so far so good to me. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. Yep, so we're good. We're golden. A lot of it's just dirt, so yeah, we're good. Clean that fence. Look at that fence. You know, if you ever want to throw a bonus in while you're here, downstream the fence. We got a bunch of work to do, so we trying to get finished here. I may just do that for them. The little brick. Don't worry about the plants. We can move those out the way. So anyway, guys, yeah, we'll wet our ACs. Again, that's something I do. Not a big deal, but anyway, we're gonna go ahead and downstream this bad boy. Let me hold on a second. Let me get the nozzle right. Hit the soap on. Yeah, it looks good. So we're gonna fan tip. We got our M5 twist with the remote strap. We got the soap on. We're gonna hit the bottom first, and then we're gonna hit the. We're gonna go up to the top. So we got soap now. So again, just nice even patterns, no big deal. And again, I hit this fence for them, now downstream it. A little bonus, colorless lanyap in New Orleans. So anyway, hit that. Again, have your marker spots, so that way you know where you're at. I'm gonna go to that box right there. That's my marker spot. Clean them windows, nice. Yeah, no big deal. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and hit this, and I'll catch back up with you in a second. We're gonna probably use that Davis shooter tip up top. Thing's nice. It gives you a little bit more of a stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit that, and then yeah, I'll catch up with you in a minute. All right, peace. Both sides soaked. I was able to hit the top with the M5 twist. We don't have a bunch of wind today, so that's working out perfect. So everything's soaked. Gonna let it dwell here a little bit, and then wash it off. I ain't gonna wait too long because it is wood. Takes a little bit longer to rinse sometimes. It, you know, wood is absorbent. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and try to catch those eaves and shooter tip equipped. I'm gonna hit these dormers real quick. The breeze is starting to pick up, so soaking these down a little bit, a little warm out here. And by the way, the neighbor came over once their house done, and this dude, Mr. Keith, who owns this property, there we go, we got soap. Got a friend up the street who wants this house done, so, and he also owns a restoration company, so this could be good for all of us. And he says, I do not offer pressure washing, and I don't want to, so. Anyway, I'm gonna go hit these dormers. It's kind of hard to film with the stuff blowing in my face, so I'll catch back with you on a rebound. Tony in training, trying to get him on the downstream. He's doing a good job. A little bright out here. Yeah, the wind's kicking up a little bit. Get what you can. I mean, it all ain't gonna come off. Some of that paint's just faded, but I mean, you can tell by the side. I don't know if you can see it in the. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks phenomenal. Jeez and Pete. I didn't see it that close when I walked away, but yeah, it looks great. And again, we got the little brick here. We're gonna go ahead and hit that. That's just something we do. All right, guys, we're back. Just hitting this chimney real quick. I'm gonna do a downstream on it first, and just see. I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll see. Sometimes you'd be surprised what a downstream does. So much easier. We got it hooked up, so we're gonna hit it, get it wet a little bit. Yeah, go ahead and move them chairs. And we're gonna hit this mossy side here. Right here, you see all that moss? It just comes off really, but I'm gonna hit it with that. I'm gonna hit it with that downstream mix at 1.25% and see if it comes off. He wants to seal us up too, so we may have to come back and do that. You just got to be cognizant. You want to keep your windows wet and hit it up there. So yeah, we're getting it good. All right, guys, let me go ahead and spray this chimney down, and I'll show you the results. See what happens with downstream. All right, peace. We decided to break out the soft wash. We're just trying to get some soap. Brick was a little bit more than the downstream can handle. A lot of it came off, and it looks better, but. Okay, we're about to get soap here. Now I've got probably about a 2.5–3%, very little soap, and obviously water's wide open. So we're gonna go ahead and hit it with this. Like I said, it takes about a minute for the soap to come out. Huh? Yeah, strong. That's that sauce. We'll go ahead and hit it. We'll get all that stuff. Try to. Yep. Oh yeah. So we're gonna let that sit. In the meantime, we're gonna go ahead and rinse. So we'll get back with you in a second. But about a 2.5–3%, maybe 2.5. But you can see here, it's starting to die already. It's turning white. So we're letting it soak a little bit. We already rinsed the house after we sprayed the chimney. And yeah, we're gonna let it rinse, sit, and then probably hit this side last. So it's kind of dirty, may have to hit it twice, but this required a soft wash. So I'm gonna go ahead and start rinsing. Peace. We're on the driveway now. I'm gonna show you that chimney in a second, but we'll just go ahead and get this rolling because I gotta go look at another job next door. But I was gonna do the downstream pre-treat, but I had to pull this out for the chimney, so I was like, shit, I'll just use it. So just put a nice pre-treat on here. It is filthy, as you can tell. I'm going to get a little coat on it. The wind's not cooperating. So, I got this 12 volt. I think it's on this last leg, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm going to go up to something else pretty soon. Maybe an air system. Sure. So, maybe an air system. So, we're going to go ahead and pre-treat this. We went ahead and pre-wet all the plants. So we're going to go ahead and pre-treat everything and try not to hit the plants. Just get close as you can without killing them. Let that sun bake that bleach in. I mean, just doing this pre-treat helps. Sometimes it cleans it if it's not too dirty. Alright, so Tony's on the machine, and we'll see how he does. Surface cleaner, he's doing a good job with it. This is where that 8 gallon's gonna shine like a diamond, like Ray says. So yeah, anyway, got everything pre-treated. Just gonna knock this out. We're gonna move on to the next job. We got a gutter job and a gutter brightening and a roof debris clean off. Anyway, we had a neighbor here come out and look at us. She asked about cleaning off the gutter. She has gutter guards, so just cleaning the pine straw off the top. So that $150 job that was going to be very easy, by the way, because we could walk that roof, turned into a $500 whole house wash job. So that's my point, guys. When you're selling these people, you tell them, look, we come out, we clean the gutters, we can brighten the gutters up for you, clean the driveway, wash the house right away, you get some organic growth, and they're going to get in our residual plan for annual cleaning. So, and this guy owns a restoration company. I think I mentioned that. So he already got a commercial building he wants me to go do. So we need to get that 8 mounted, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time. So anyway, we'll catch up with you in a second. Peace. All right, guys, we all wrapped up. We couldn't get no aftermath wrap up at the job because the customer came out. We're just like, wow, I can't believe it. And we picked up 2 more jobs from that. So we're going. It's 4:30. We got whipped today. Did a lot more than we wanted to, and did some extra quoting while I was out there. So we're finishing up that, and we're heading back. So, all right, peace. Got Anthony, got the blower, got the gutter brush. See if they got a hose. If not, we have one in the truck. But you can see the gutters. They just need to be cleaned. The roof debris. We're gonna clean off the roof debris. So Anthony's gonna get up there, just spray it down, and then clean the gutters out. Hey Tony, you could probably just blow the gutters out, and then we'll bag all that stuff up real quick. And then I'm gonna get on the property, kind of show you the back side of it. Quoted them a roof. They're gonna get a roof done too, but then not today. So we're gonna get all that in the valley and all that. Nice pool. So they had a bunch of trees cut, and I'm gonna get all that cleaned off too. So yeah, all right guys, we gotta get hopping. It's gonna get dark on us, and got my LA Awesome, which I need to refill, but we're gonna go ahead and get her done. All right, finish up the gutter cleaning, clean the gutters, the debris off the roof. Talk to them about a roof cleaner. They're gonna hook that up. So we got some sap on the gutter so they won't come off. They had 3 pine trees cut, or 4. Damn, 4. A clutter of 4. So anyway, we cleaned them up. Came out very nice. It's kind of dark, so you can't really see. Anyway, we wrapping up. We burned. Going home, take a shower, go get us a shrimp sandwich or something. All right. I appreciate all the likes, subs, questions, calls. Keep them coming. All right, peace.